Okay, so let's get this straight. The main problem with Solo, the Star Wars story, is Han Solo. You know, Alden Ehrenreich is just not right for the role, and he was easily the weakest part of the whole thing. Actually, the rest of the movie is fine. The story is fine. It's a perfectly serviceable action movie set within the Star Wars universe. The Star Wars humor is there. Donald Glover as Lando is amazing. He's ace. He's a scene stealer. Emilia Clarke slightly miscast, right? Woody Harrelson, brings some gravitas. And Paul Bettany is always excellent. So it's got a great cast surrounding the main character. But the problem, of course, is the main character himself. Gosh, I don't know. It's the first time I've ever come across a Star Wars film that's made me feel a bit meh, and that's saying something. It's just not a great film, and I think that's the standard that's been set by all of the movies. Even the prequels had their great points. They were great in some way, at least visually, right? Okay, fine. Solo visually is fantastic. You get to see Corellia, you get to see the Maw, which has up to this point only been a expanded universe or Legends location. It's just nobody asked for this movie. I think that's the sense that I've gotten from a lot of fans. Nobody asked for this movie, but here we are, and I would really put the blame on Lucasfilm for making a film that I don't think anybody really wants to see or wanted to see, gosh, just a whole lot of meh, really. That's not to take away from things like the design and the production values and all that, which are all great because that's what Lucasfilm can do. They bring worlds to life. The worlds really do come to life. It's just Han himself is so terribly miscast. At times, Ehrenreich comes across as a very bad Han Solo tribute act. It's sort of like, let's dull the Han Solo charisma and overact it up to 11, and then just make him 20 years younger, give him that kind of naivete and innocence, and just slap it all together and hope we come up with something. I don't know. I suppose that says a lot, really, about what I feel about the movie. 6 out of 10? 7 out of 10? I don't know. It's a lot of... Which is a shame, really, because, it's got like a heist thing going on. And there's supposed to be, you know about the wider universe, right? It's what, I think about 10 years before the rebellion. So there's lots of stuff going on, pieces being moved around the board, that kind of thing. There's some pretty great, story surprises in there that you guys should check out. But yeah, I'm just really annoyed with Han. And if you're annoyed with the main actor of the main character in the movie, I think you have a problem. So yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts on Han Solo. It's a review, yeah. But we all know that all the stuff that was going to be great was definitely going to be great. It's going to be shot well. The production value is going to be great. We've got some new musical tunes to add to the landscape of Star Wars now, which is great, right? And there's even the storyline itself is a good storyline, right? You get to see Han and at various touch points that you would expect an origin story to feature, such as meeting Lando, meeting Chewie, and how he ends up in the outlaw world, right? And that's great, but again, we go back to how I just do not buy Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo. That's that.